This segment brought to you by Kansas Corn. Learn more at kscorn.com.
Welcome back. Now let's see what Kyle and Duane are up to today on Plain Talk.
Hi, this is Kyle Bauer with Plain Talk with Duane Toews.
Kyle Bauer, your fact or fiction question of the day. More states' most valuable food crop is the potato than apple. Fact or fiction?
There's more states that produce more potatoes than they do apples.
The highest value food crop of each state has been selected. More of them have a potato as their highest valued food crop versus apple.
Well, I can think of four, so I'll go true. And I can only think of one with apples.
It's a tie.
It's a tie.
It is a tie. You got potatoes in Idaho, billion-dollar industry.
Maine.
Florida. $177 million industry in Maine. Wisconsin, $264 million industry. I think that's it for the potato.
It wasn't Maine?
Yeah, Maine. I said Maine.
Okay, I missed that.
$177 million.
All right.
Yeah. Then you got apples in Washington State, 2.5
That was the only one I knew.
billion.
Michigan, apples.
No, Michigan is wheat. New Hampshire, apples. And West Virginia. That's the highest valued food crop that they grow is apples at a whopping $23 million.
And you said Michigan, their highest one is wheat?
Yeah.
In Michigan?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
$322 million worth.
I'll be darned. Well, they raise so many different crops.
Yeah.
So maybe
that's where you have to kind of get into it. Like California, for example.
They have 400 different commodity groups.
Can you guess which one brings the most money in? Food crop.
Almonds.
Actually, they say grapes.
Grapes, okay.
$5.2 billion.
I will tell you, when you're out there, you go, how in the world is that many people
consume
need jelly on their
Well, you got
bread.
The wine. You got to squeeze a few.
You
got to squeeze a few.
But still, it's just when you see thousands of acres of grapes, you kind of go, really?
How could that be?
How could we drink and slather that much on
all of that?
Yeah.
I did not know Wisconsin was a big potato state.
I didn't know. That's not their biggest. That's their biggest?
That's their biggest their most lucrative food crop per state.
So they must not count dairy.
Food crop. No, this would be, it's grains, fruits, vegetables, nuts, and other.
Okay.
So, but no, it's not their agricultural product.
Okay.
Because like Texas, for example, would be beef, I would assume,
but
because they raise $643 million worth of wheat, and it lists wheat.
Okay. What's Kansas?
Wheat at $2.9 billion.
Okay.
Interestingly enough, 23 of the 50 states, wheat is their most lucrative food crop.
Yeah. That is interesting.
23 out of 50.
Which is why it isn't very valuable, because you can raise it everywhere. Of course, it's not all the same wheat.
No.
We have 7 different kinds of wheat.
Ish.
I believe. I think there's 7.
Close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's white wheat, there's soft wheat, there's durum wheat, there's hard wheat, there's spring wheat, I wasn't trying to reel them all off.
I was going to say, I didn't count fast enough. You're going to make me seasick.
Yeah.
But it's grown a lot of places. In fact, some places I didn't even realize. Maryland, wheat is their most valued food crop.
You're kidding.
$114 million worth of wheat in Maryland. And there was another one that I was a little surprised.
Well, what's the number
Delaware. Delaware raises $44 million worth of wheat. Who knew?
No kidding.
But that's the most dollars of anything.
What about New
they
Hampshire?
Get.
What do they raise?
New Hampshire is apples.
Okay. Vermont.
Syrup, maple syrup.
Okay, that's a food crop.
And then you swing in Rhode Island and Connecticut. Sweet corn. The highest valued.
You don't have very many acres of farm ground.
Yeah, Rhode Island, $3.5 million worth of sweet corn.
Wow.
Thanks for joining us. I'm your host, Jamie Bloom, and I hope you enjoyed today's show. See you next week on Farm Factor. We're here every Tuesday on Ag AM in Kansas.
Closed captioning brought to you by Ag Promo Source. Together we grow. Learn more at agpromosource.com.